here representing the Mendoza family. George Mendoza to my left, senior member of the three brothers, Patrick and Frank. They operate several businesses in the neighborhood, and they all live in the neighborhood. George runs the restaurant on Richmond, which is Monica's Vinoteca. We're here this evening about the restaurant that's Prince, which is Monica's Taqueria. And they also own Monica's Mercado, which is on Salem Street, diagonally across from the Taqueria. We're here because there was a restaurant at 69. The most recent name of the restaurant was still Triunfo. It has a history going back before that to Grezzo, and before Grezzo it was Sage Restaurant, operated by Tony Sousa, who's a local chef here. The restaurant's been vacant. George and his brothers took the lease on the restaurant, had begun work on it. Since it was already the restaurant that proceeded, we actually applied for, and Vic to remind me, we came to you on the liquor license change, which is an expansion of the premises. And then the building department notified George that they had no record of use or occupancy for the basement of new space that had been a restaurant. We sent them licensing board materials showing that the previous operators always listed the basement as part of the restaurant, the various uses, storage, prep, office, etc. But they had no record of the building department. They issued a violation for that, meaning that it had to be zoned for restaurant use. The basement only, not the first floor. That's been the seating area of the kitchen of the restaurant. So we're in the process of rezoning the basement. That's the application that is being passed around. That results in the fact that you have to have a zoning use for the basement listed with the building department as restaurant use. In this case, it's going to be a prep area, also some bathroom area, etc., and requires us to have zoning relief for that. So what you see before you is the fact that it has been a restaurant, but not listed in the building jacket for the basement and basement use as a restaurant. If I can give you any more information than that, but George's Restaurant, I'll give you some background. George and his brothers opened in 1995 in 67, the current location, as a sandwich shop, which had been a sandwich shop for a number of years before that. Turned it into the taqueria that you see there now, which is very popular, very well decorated, etc. It's one of the more popular sites in the North End for people taking pictures these days. The family then opened the restaurant on Richmond Street and opened the Mercato. Actually, his mother, when she was alive, opened the Mercato on Salem Street. So the family has, as I say, operated since '95. Most people in the neighborhood are familiar with one or more of these businesses.
Okay, all set. All right, do we have any butters here? No. Okay, anyone else who has any questions or comments? Dave?
Yeah, two questions. Are you proposing to connect the two and have one overall restaurant? And did the connection of the two buildings itself require
It's
zoning?
one building. It's the same building.
Oh, it is? Okay, I didn't realize that. Thank
It's the
you.
same building. There's a center entry to the residential units between the two entrances to the what used to be two separate restaurants. But 67, 69 is one building, one landline.
Great. And what are the terms of the alcohol license, hours of operation and number of seats?
The existing?
Well, what it will be, I'm not sure whether you're proposing a change.
As it is now, which is we're changing the, what we're changing for licensing is we're changing the premises, the size of the premises. I don't think we're making any changes to our...
So total number of seats?
The total number of seats will be decided by the building department once we are done with the...
Approximately?
I would say 40, 60 seats.
Yeah,
40 to 60 seats.
I think it's laid out at 47.
49, I think.
49, I'm sorry. 49.
And what are your hours in the license?
The hours right now are, if I'm not mistaken, it's
I believe he's 11
11
p.m.
and 12 on the weekends.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think it's the
The same
standard hours
hours
we've had.
in the other.
Yeah, we haven't, we went through the amendment process for the space, but we didn't change any hours.
Yeah, we're not looking to change anything else.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Okay, anyone like to speak? Okay, go ahead.
John Corey, I'm the owner of One Noise Place, sort of kitty corner from this location. And I don't have any, I think there were 2 restaurants there before, so combining them, I don't think seems to be any issue for me or my tenants. I just didn't know if this was related to any way in the Monica's at Salem Street, because there's rumors going on that they're going to put a pizza shop in the basement. So I didn't know if that was related to that at all.
That's not,
No, it's not.
nothing's happening.
Yeah, it's part of the store, part of the workout.
And it's in the basement?
Yes.
So how would they access that?
Two noise places.
Oh, no.
Noise place is private. It's private
We own
property.
property, we own private property on noise place, just like you do.
You own Salem Street, you not,
It's the same, it's the
it's
same.
the side.
We're here to answer for 67,
Yeah, but
69 Green Street.
I'm-
I'll be happy to answer to that when we, you know, if we ever have to respond to that.
Yeah, no, that's not,
That is a different issue, so I think that one, that.
Okay. We have to come to the
We don't know yet. We haven't received any notice that we will.
All right, thank you. So would anyone like to speak for or against this proposal? Okay, how about a motion to vote for or against? I move that we vote to support or oppose. Thank you. Second?
second.
Thank you. Okay, so we're going to use ballot number 1, which looks like it's orange. Support, if you support it, circle support. If you oppose, circle oppose. 27 support and 4 opposed. So write a letter of support.